Hi, this is Steph and the yoga videos. Um, so yeah, I use yoga for myself, obviously, because my body just needs a bit of regular exercise to keep limber and fit. And also, I love yoga as a way of connecting with the body, becoming aware of all the things that are going on in the body all the time. That we, generally we're so quick to not pay attention to ourselves. And then obviously the body can be a doorway into presence, is like what Eckhart Tolle calls it. So being aware of what's going on in your body really can help you being focused on the present moment, and can be a doorway into meditation. So the what I want to share today, these exercises are a mix of Qigong and Feldenkreis method. It's just another way of looking at movement and body consciousness. And so these exercises are meant to balance the left and the right brain hemispheres. And so that makes that helps our ability to focus and to integrate the things that we learn. And just helps us to be more balanced in our perspective and our judgment of the world as well. So that's it. Okay, so we'll start with just bringing the focus on one leg. So start standing with the feet just underneath the hips. And arms you can have on your hips, or you can let them hang, whichever you want. You can also hold onto the wall because this is a little balancy. So you're welcome to do that as well. And then shift the weight onto one foot, starting with the left foot, and then just swing the other foot back and forth, just swinging. If you want, you can do that with the breath, breathing in forward and out back. And just notice how your other foot, the one on the ground, balances. And notice the movement in the joints in your hips. And then you can shake that leg out a little bit. And stand on both feet, and then bring the weight onto the other foot. And do the same again. Okay, and then shake that leg out a little bit. Good. Maybe shake the arms out a little bit too, and the shoulders. Okay, and now this one is going to need a little bit of concentration to get this right. So we start with circling our arms backward, and we want to end with one arm up and then the other arm being down here. So, and then it's a circle like so. So that always have one arm up and one down. Like it's almost kind of straight. You'll see with me, it's not entirely straight. And then you go out of alignment at times. But yeah, so that's where you're starting. And just a little tip, it's easier if you turn your chest a little bit, your upper body a little bit with that movement. Okay, so, and once you've got that down, we're bringing in the legs. And we bring in the right leg, the left leg up when the right arm goes up, and then down with the other arm. So right up, right, left, and left, right. Nice one. And then once again, shake out. And this might be a little bit difficult in the beginning, but once you've got it, it becomes easier and really, really powerful to balance your brain hemispheres, these kind of movements. All right. And then as we do with the yoga, just stand for a moment and notice the body, notice how the muscles and the joints and all the tendons feel in this moment, how the energy flows, and give it time to integrate what has just happened. So, like, for example, if you would be doing strength training or weight training, giving the body this little bit of time to just feel itself minimizes the amount of lactic acid buildup, minimizes the amount of pain that you're going through as you're getting stronger. And if you just use this yoga to relax or to do just a little bit of exercise, bringing attention to different parts of the body actually minimizes pain and inflammation generally. Okay, and then the next movement is, again, we're going to start with hips and shoulders. So what you're going to do is turn the hips one side and the other side. Okay, so just the hips to start off with, forward, backward, forward, backward. And then you bring the shoulders in, but the shoulders go the other direction. So when the right hip goes forward, the right shoulder goes back, and the left shoulder comes forward, and then the other way around. You can do that with the breath, like breathe in, out, in, out, in, out, out, in, out. Maybe keep your knees a little bit soft and bent so they can be part of this movement. And just do it until it's easy, right? That it's that contralateral movement. Okay, do you got it? You got it? Okay, so it's easy now, haha. So it's easy now. Now what we're going to do is right hip forward, right shoulder backwards, turn head with the hips, and do this movement. So now the pelvis and the head face the same direction, and the shoulders face the other direction. This might be a little bit more difficult before you get it. And if you're one of those people that find this kind of thing easy, then let your eyes go in the direction of the shoulders. So as the head turns, the eyes turn the other way. So you can start with head this way, eyes, head this way, eyes that way. So you know what it is. And then start again, just with the pelvis and the shoulders. Bring the head in, with the head goes together with the hips. And then the eyes go in the other direction. Good. So this really loosens the spine in all different ways. And it requires you to think in different ways than what you normally used to. And then once again, right, just standing and just feeling what this did, just for a moment. Okay, and then we're going to go down to sitting. Come to a comfortable sitting position for yourself. And it can be on a chair, it can be on the floor, on the ground, just like I'm sitting, whatever works for you. Remember, this is your yoga, so it wants to work for you. And now I would like you to bring the attention into the body. And just for a moment, bring your attention to your right hand, just the right hand. See if you can feel the energy of the right hand. Is it like the inner body's energy? And with the hands, often this is quite easy to feel. There is almost like a heat, like a bubble of heat that sits on top of the palms. So with the hands, often we can feel there is an energy beyond the hands quite easily. And just see how far away from the hands this is still something that you can feel. And then bring your attention to the right side of the body. And again, feel that energy field of that inner body. Just this thing that when you have your eyes closed, it tells you this is where the body is. And then just find, like maybe you could imagine little hairs of, like little like the sensory hairs that the cats and the dogs have. Lots of animals have those. Like just go a little bit out from the body so they can feel a little bit more. So just imagine there's like little filaments going out from the body, just feeling into the space just beyond the skin. Feeling the energy there. So just very similar to what you did with the hand. And just feeling it to the sides of the legs and the front of the chest, and maybe going out a little bit from the back to behind you. And just feeling this, just this like very subtle sensation that is just a little bit beyond the body. And if this is an easy thing for you to feel it just beyond, then extend the energy a little bit further. Extend that awareness um, of the sensation, of the subtle sensation, just a little bit further, and see how far you can take it. Maybe it's a couple of inches, or maybe it's a foot, or maybe even 3 feet. And scan, where is it easy? Where is it more difficult? For a lot of humans, it's difficult along the back because we're not used to paying attention to our back, what's behind us. And then just imagine bringing all of this attention back inside and then transferring it to the other side of the body. Starting again with the hand. Just feeling the inner energy field of the hand, the fingers, really bringing your attention to this. And then once again, just checking whether you can feel the energy field extending just a little bit beyond the skin. Like, there might be like almost like a ball or like a little hill of energy above the palm of your hand. And then once again, bringing this attention to the rest of that side of the body. And just feeling this energy, the aliveness in the body, and the legs, and that side of the torso and the arm, and that side of the head and the face. And once again, just seeing gently if this awareness of energy can extend just a little bit beyond the skin. Maybe it feels like there's just a little bit like the feeling of warmth, maybe. It's just a little warmth just above the skin that we're still able to feel. That seems to be almost part of the body. And just seeing if you can extend that awareness just a little bit further out. And then bring the attention to both sides of the body at the same time. Maybe feeling both hands, both eyes, both legs, hips. And then bringing the attention for just a couple of breaths to the third eye, the chakra point or acupuncture point just below, just in the middle between your eyebrows. And just bringing your whole attention to that point, just for a moment, for a couple of breaths. Bringing this experience together into our understanding, into one place, into our intuitive understanding. And then once again, breathing in and, taking the breath along the spine, making the spine long, with this little string tied to the top of the head, just really stretching out, 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 and relaxing. One more time, breathing along the spine, stretching the spine long, and breathing out. Good. And as usual, closing the practice with just a brief taking stock. This is what the body feels now. Jai Gurudev. That should have everybody real balanced. See you in the next video.